Hi, I'm Lauren from LSP Actions. On my screen right now I have Evoto open, this beautiful image from Amy at Slinky Photography. If you have seen our Christmas Magic editing collection for Photoshop, you'll notice the cover images on there is by Amy. Oh, tripping over my words today. And she has not disappointed this year. She has sent us another set of beautiful Christmas mini images to test our presets with and to give you a showcase of how they work. Absolutely gorgeous. Now this is more of a edit over my shoulder overview of some choices I'm going to make while I'm editing this in Evoto and how quickly we can do that with the LSP Hallmark presets installed. To see exactly how to use these, how to install them, what each section does, the manual changes you can make in your image and how to edit super quickly, please watch video number 1, which is the main overview. There are a series of edit over my shoulder images videos, and this is one of those. So let's dive in. In the all-in-one section, I'm just going to click, so I'm going straight into all-in-one. Oh, balance is really very nice so far. The before and after. With these, I love to edit as if it's, the first time using them, because otherwise I'm just going to come in and show you something I've already kind of done. So I'd rather jump in and show you. So you can see I'm just clicking through these cookies is nice. These one-click sections. So let's go. I think cookies was really nice. Or classic. Which one do you think? How about classic for now? It's nicely balanced, and we've got this area to fix manually, which we can do in Evoto. I'm just going to crop this in a little bit, get our subject nice and centered, and that's going to be make less work of the background as well. Just zoom out a touch so we can see the whole image there. Absolutely gorgeous setup, very, very lovely. So you see there's a few little areas to fix in this image, nothing drastic, and you could either nip over to Photoshop to do that, but this tutorial is all about Evoto, so we're going to stay in Evoto. One of the things I'm going to do is just go back through the presets before fixing the background and just have a look if there's anything else we need to do. Skin retouch, if you wanted to get a real fine edit, you could go for Painterly, but because this is one of the all-in-one presets, skin is also included. Can you see there, before and after? Everything really beautifully balanced out. God, my pen wheel is very sensitive to zooming in and out. I do apologise. So on the background, I might click the dark edge. It adds a vignette around, and that is going to start darkening this area here, which will help balance out our image look. I don't think we need a finishing grade for this one, but you can, of course, play with those for your image. So let's manually fix this area up. I'm going to come on the spot healing tool. Oh my goodness, if you can hear crazy images, my children are home. Okay, so I'm just going to firstly come down and see if it would like to fix that for me. It's done an okay job. I think I want to, having the Christmas tree bits in, if you're in a pinch and you're rushing this edit, is not the end of the world. But I'm just trying to kind of click over. I find with Evoto's healing brush, if you do the main area you want to do in one big swoop, and then you go in and you do all these little bits. So I've just clicked on the patch. You can, of course, do all the main edits in Evoto, then take them over to Photoshop to use Gen Fill or LSP Select and Fix or anything that you want to use. But I'm just fixing this a little bit in Evoto. Just using a little bit of patch tool there, a little bit of healing. You also have clone stamp if needed, although I really like patch tool. Although if you're familiar with my select and fix in Photoshop where we use patch tool, I do keep accidentally hitting F2 on the keyboard. Right, so this area here doesn't seem to want to be fixed, so how about we do use the clone stamp for this one. I'm just going to make that a little smaller. You can Alt-click to define, and then I'm just going to tidy that up myself. And perhaps here. Clone works very much in the same way as it does in Photoshop, which is great because it means Evoto is very nice and familiar to use. So that's just processing. And let's just check our before and after. So we've really smoothed that background area down. I don't think I've done the best job with the cloning, but for now that's absolutely fine. And what I'm going to do on where it says local, we're doing quite a bit of manual editing in this video. So if there's anything like this that you can fix in the camera, even, you know, putting another Christmas tree there, something dark. Of course, I think it was the large light, the latter light seemed to be there, which can't be helped. But if there's anything you can do in the camera to remove those distractions, you're going to save yourself an awful lot of editing. So I've clicked on local adjustments to make a custom mask. I'm just going to use a linear gradient and I'm going to bring that in here. When you're making a mask, it doesn't show you any edits that you've done. It likes to show you on your kind of unedited image. And I'm just going to take the exposure down there. A bit of the brightness, highlights and whites absolutely down. That's the shadows. That's going to give us a darkening to this area. I'm going to hit, no, I'm not going to hit save. I'm going to come off the custom, come back onto full image, and that is just loading up now. And that's just going to darken this area down a little bit. Can you see there? And in local, you can also, with custom, if you click the plus, you can also make a custom mask as well. So I'm just going to paint that on. It will show in red, like this. Just paint that on. It will show in red where you've masked. It doesn't mean it's going to stay red. As soon as you start editing, take that exposure right down. Shall we make it very dark and hit off that? Back onto full image. And there. And now we can see this darkness. It's kind of really matching the darkness of the other side. Okay. And one of the last things I'd like to do with this image, and when you're done, you can synchronize these changes. So you can just click on your one image, you can hold down shift, click all of the other images in that gallery. There might be 5, there might be 500. Hit sync, decide what you're going to sync. I wouldn't sync your cropping unless you had your camera in a fixed position, and hit save. And what that's doing is syncing the effects across the gallery. So let me just click on this one. It's just syncing and processing that now. I'm not going to touch anything. You'll see it just snap into place. And there we go. See it? Before and after. And at this point you can make some little tweaks using the presets or your hand editing. For example, I'm going down to the subject pop. I just want them to pop a little bit out of the scene. Before and after. Excuse me, scrolling around. And then we can give this image a little crop. Again, trying to crop out as much of that area as possible is just going to help it when it comes to your editing. You know, because you won't have all those kind of extreme areas to fix. And okay, there we have our before and after. And again, you could make a local brush to kind of darken this area down or to brighten this area up, you know, to make it evil. Let's try brightening that area up. I'm just going to make a custom mask. Ooh. Let's brighten this area up a little by lifting up the exposure. Perhaps the highlights and the shadows a little bit. And then to add some contrast back into our brightness, to bring those darks down. The blacks come off that. Okay, before and after. Beautiful Christmas edit. We could add one of our glowing overlays in my backdrops. To install these, you just hit the plus and bring them in. These are the LSP glows that you get with this set. Let's see there, before and after. I like center alignment for fill mode. You can have center fill or stretch fill. I much prefer center alignment. But it really depends. Do you play with these? Getting to know Evoto is really, really helpful. And I'm just going to use a little brush to just take this off this area of the background so it's just in the back. Okay. It's just reapplying our preset because it temporarily takes it off just for a moment. And on local person, I'm just going to cool our little kitties down a little bit to match the scene because we had quite a lot of warmth going on in there, and this is a very warm image anyway. I think that looks beautiful. Gorgeous image there by Slinky Photography. edited using the LSP Hallmark presets for Christmas and studio and other images. You know, try them out. Let me know what they work on for you, because I'd love to know. Again, you just sync these across, you synchronize these effects across your whole gallery as you go. Look how cute this little one is. So cute. I'm just going to crop that one in. Let's go nice and close. We're cropping our parents out. So cute. Look at that. And there's our before and after. Before and after. When we turn off our real-time colour adjustments, you'll see the skin edits pop into place that are all included within those presets. And you can tweak these by hand, or you can come down. For example, if I click retouch gentle, it's going to be a gentler retouch. Or if I click retouch painterly, that's going to be a very, very high-end fine art retouch. I really like complete. That's somewhere in the middle, but you can come in and, you know, you can change anything here in the retouching section. You can just go through and change it yourself. But these presets, you know, they either do the complete full edit for you, or they give you a great base so you can just click and go. Saves you hours upon hours upon hours of editing, especially if you've got a batch of Christmas minis to do. So I can't wait for you to watch the rest of the videos. This one was a little bit of a long one because we did some manual editing in there as well. We did manual editing, so that's why it took a bit longer. But I do like to show you a realistic view of them, some of the things you can do with these, some of the things you might want to look out for, and how you can do that in Evoto. Thank you again, Amy, for sending me these beautiful images this year. They're absolutely gorgeous. I'm always in love with your setups. I'm Lauren, thanks for watching.